Okay, let me grab my cards. Oh shoot, I don't have my glasses out. I am woefully unprepared, as they say. Hold on, where the heck are my glasses? In my purse, which is over here. Okay. I'm getting there, guys. Hang on. Hi. Hi. All right, let me get YouTube up here so I can see what's going on. Hi, Steven. Deb, Leland, Maddie, Silver Willow. Hang on. Hi, Katie. Hey, having something. Hold on, I'm gonna see you in just a second. All right, live now. All right. Oh. Live now. All right. Echo. All right. Now, hold on. Let me default view. Okay. Super stickers now added, whatever the hell that means. All right. Live chat. Perfect. Okay, Heavenly. Hi. Katie, hello. Kimberly, long hair, skinny-eyed toe. Hi. And the girls, Sapphire. Lady Bindwolf, Sandra's here. Hi, honey. How are ya? Yay. So, hopefully, everyone is having an okay day. I am going to tell you about my day a little bit, and then I will show you my first Thrifty haul since I don't think I've been. I'm trying to think. I literally don't think I've been thrifting since Tarot Stock. I think maybe once. No, okay day for you? Oh, good. It's funny, I had a crappy day until my guides smacked me around a little. And I have to say, and those of you, my admins will kind of know already, my guides just, they know me. I'll put it that way. So let me start. You have a double tomorrow? Oh, hex and yuck. I'm at the main office tomorrow. So we're both kind of going to be having a lovely day tomorrow too. All right. So let me start by telling you. I was at my office today, so I thought, all right, it'll be okay. At 8:30 to 9:30. That's a horrible shift, hex and yuck. That I was supposed to be to work at 7 this morning, and I woke up my normal time, 5:30, to kind of slowly get ready, get my tea, all that kind of stuff. Get there. When I am there that early in the morning, I am supposed to, I have an old badge and a new badge, and the old badge gets me in the door because the doors don't actually open up until the first patient is supposed to get there at 7:15. And so I can't get in without my badge until the doors open. So, and I realized that when I went to Pride on Saturday, I had taken everything out of my purse and put it on the coffee table because I didn't want to carry around all that crap because it was already really super hot. And I'm like, I don't want to carry around a whole bunch of stuff. So like I took everything out except the stuff I need. Hi, Ben. And then I kind of forgot about it because I didn't need my badge until then because Tuesday I was on the evening shift, so it wasn't my office, blah, blah, blah. So this morning, I'm like looking all over for my badge so I can get into the door. I accidentally dropped something heavy on my foot. Yuck. So I'm looking. I'm searching all over. I cannot find it. My husband kind of moved some stuff around. He moved our chair and his couch and that kind of stuff. And so I woke him up at like 6 o'clock in the morning because I'm like, I have to find my badge or I can't get in the door until I'm late. Like by then I'm already late. So, and I'm like, did you see it? Did you, like when you were moving stuff around? Hi, Ravenheart. And he said no, but he got up and helped me look for it anyways. And I still haven't found it, by the way. I look. I still haven't found it. I'm like, there's a couple more spots I have to look. And if not, I'm going to have to tell my boss she has to get me another one. I don't know. But so I just was searching all over the place. 7, I'm like, well, I'm going to have to just go and to put it on the altar. I know, right? Terrible. Not that I can see, but I'm thinking maybe it's upstairs. I have a couple other places I have to look still, but so I left in a hurry because I thought, well, I'm going to try to get there and maybe somebody from the lab could let me in, although they don't usually get there till like close to that anyways. And hi, Aqua. Welcome. You're new. I'm glad to have you here. So then I raced out to the car. I get down the road a little bit and I thought, shit, I did not check my tire yesterday. I've needed new back tires forever. And one of them, literally for months, I've had to fill the tire with air like every couple of days for months. And I'm like, oh shit, I think I have a flat tire. So I'm like almost late. I'm trying to get there. I have a flat. I'm like, oh shit. So I called Peter. I'm like, Peter, I think I have a flat tire. And there's not a gas station from here. Yeah, exactly. Retrograde. From here to work, there's not a gas station. And I'm like, I don't even think I have any money. Anyways, today was payday. I'm like, I don't think I have any money. I think I can like scrounge for change, hopefully, to try to, but I have to go off my course to try to, I said, you know what? I'm just going to try to get there and I will scrounge for change and stuff. And he's like, well, I'll bring you money. And I'm like, don't even worry about it. I'll figure it out. I think I have enough change in my purse. I always have my change purse thing. So, hi, Mimi. So I get to work and the maintenance guy had been in there. They were doing something and so the door was open. I thought, oh, good. I walk in the door and my first patient follows me in. I knew it was going to be busy. I had every 15 minutes scheduled this morning, like all morning until like 10:30. And I'm like, okay, have a seat. Just give me a minute. I have to turn the machine on. I have to punch in. I have to get all the computers up, all that stuff. So I get her in. Peter walks in the door. He's like, I'm just going to go get your tires finally. And I thought, oh, thank goodness. I cannot deal with this anymore. So, okay. He's going to go get my tires. Busy. I'm crazy busy. Every 15 minutes. My 8:30 patient gets wheeled in. She is in a wheelchair that tips backwards so that she doesn't fall out and is contracted like this. And they've given me 15 minutes to do her. And I really was like, I lost my mind. I'm like, okay, give me just a minute. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go breathe. Yeah, they schedule me every 15 minutes. And they only do that to me because they know I can handle it, because they know I'm really fast. But still, they're not supposed to do that. So I just was like, oh my gosh. So I'm on with my admins. I'm like, I can't believe it. They scheduled me. And they only gave me 15 minutes to do a wheelchair patient and all this stuff. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to pull an oracle card. I'm going to pull an oracle card and say, what can I look to help me? So I get out my new deck. My new deck that you all loved, that, is really pretty. And I shuffle the cards up real quick and I pull a card. You ready? So I pull emotional challenges, resolve the issue. And I looked at my guides and I'm like, oh, really? Thanks so much. I wouldn't have figured that out without you. You're such a big help today. But I was telling Steven, my guides just know me because that made me laugh hysterically. And I was like on the verge of tears. I'm like, I'm not going to make it today. I'm going to quit. I'm going to quit somehow. I'm not going to make it through this because I'm going to kill somebody. I'm like, resolve the issue. Gee, thanks so much for all your insight, you false. But I laughed hysterically. I'm telling you, my guides know that I'm a jerk. And they are jerks back. And hi, Joe. And Willow Hawk. And so from then on, I was like, you know what? Fine. There is only so much I can do. Exactly. Sometimes I just needed to laugh. I just needed to go, okay, whatever. There's nothing I can do. You just have to get through the day. And my day, I'm going to tell you right now, here's what happened. My day did not get really better, but my attitude changed, and it totally was like, whatever. There is nothing that they can do to me to bring me down at this point because it all sucks. Oh, well, that's okay. I literally, like, it was a crappy day the rest of the day. I had all these patients. On my way home, there was an accident, and I was like, okay, I'm going to turn left because I know the back roads. I'm like, I'll go down here. I'll turn left. I turned right to go back to my house, and the whole road is all torn up, and they have construction up and down, and it's one way, and we're stopped, and we stopped for like 5 minutes, and then the truck comes up and stops in the middle of the road, and they switch drivers, and I'm like, and the whole time I'm like, you know what? Normally, any of you who have seen me when I'm driving, I would be like, what the hell? Yeah. I just kept laughing, and I kept looking at my guides and thinking, you all are so funny, you jerks. But all day was like that, and I just thought, oh well, there is nothing I can do. And it made it like I thought I could have had such a bad day. If I had kept that attitude, it would have been horrible. Like I would have I think I might have quit. If I had kept that attitude, I think I might not have made it through the day. I would have been like, I'm done. Keep your job. Especially because I know tomorrow I have to be at the main office. You guys don't want to experience driving with Jen. Hey! Watch it, mister. I know. I have to say, I am a typical New York driver. I have an attitude a mile high. I don't like people to be in front of me. They annoy the hell out of me. I'm not, if you are not a New York driver, you probably will not like riding with me. So, but today I just thought, exactly, yep. It was so bad, but whatever, I got through it, and tomorrow is my main office day. I have another main office day. And this is why I'm like so annoyed with work anyways, that because they keep putting me at this other office on the evening shift, and then I was getting so mad when you were waiting for people to come up. I know, I'm like, ah! Can we get a close-up of your necklace? Oh, yeah, this is the goddess of, what do they call it? Goddess of Waldorf. Waldorf. My boyfriend says I'm a reckless driver, but he just doesn't know the right way to drive. See, I agree. I'm right with you. For Willendorf, thank you. I'm like, why does that not sound right today? Thank you, retrograde. Yeah. So work has just been screwing me on and off. They're taking me out of my office all the time and putting me at this other office in the evening, and then giving someone else my office and putting me at the main office another day I'm just like, I keep saying I don't even want to talk to my bosses until after retrograde, because I'm really afraid I'm just going to walk in and go, shove your job right up your butt. I'm done. By the way, see how good I'm doing with my speech? I'm trying not to swear so I don't get dinged by YouTube. I have to say, now I made him review a whole bunch of them, and all but one, they changed the thing so it's not restricted. And the only one they did was when I did the video about Let's Talk About Love. And when I thought back to it, I thought, yeah, I probably swore a lot because it was about that crazy lady. Okay, so we have a new Goodwill. I know, I am too. Hi, Shauna. We have a new Goodwill that is, it's like called the Super Goodwill or something. It's huge. And so I went there today for the first time. It was payday and I thought, whatever, I'm just done. I just need to go shopping. And I didn't want to go any place that I would spend a whole lot, so I went to Goodwill. This was the first time I was at Goodwill. Yay! I know you is I found an awesome altar cloth for Lunasa. I did need retail therapy. So look at how gorgeous this is. Is that not the perfect altar cloth for Lunasa? And it's really big. It's oval and it's huge and it's reversible. And on the back is kind of this like snowflake pattern. So I totally loved it with all the yellows and oranges and the corn. And I thought, oh, that's a really good one. I think, I'll be honest with you, I think I might have one kind of similar. But yeah, I can use it for Mabin too. Although, well, yeah, I was going to say, I usually do one with more apples because Mabin to me is all about the apples. But this has apples too. I didn't even notice that. But yay! And so this, as big as it was, I spent $4. Yay! For your birthday? Yay! Ooh, that's my favorite. Going to the flea market for your birthday. That's awesome. And then I got a skirt because I couldn't help it. Because I don't know, these big long skirts. I love wearing skirts in the summertime. So I liked this one a lot. I thought it was really pretty. And this is $4 too. So I couldn't help it. I put my mirror back for that skirt because I was like back and forth. I'm like, I'm not getting another thing that's $4. I had a mirror that I thought was pretty cool, but then I remembered that I have no wall space left. So I couldn't figure out where I would put the mirror anyways. Yeah, I don't have any room for it anyway, so I might get a job at Goodwill, but sadly I think if you work there you can't buy or take home items, even if it's going in the trash. What? I know people who worked at Goodwill who said like they had to wait a certain amount of time. Although Leolyn had a problem for a while because Leolyn worked there and they wouldn't let them buy anything for a while. But they finally changed it. Ah, the one you made broke in the move. I love looking at frames for scrying mirrors. They always have really cool silver frames for cheap. So this I thought was so cute, and it's like a little thing so I can put my daily draw in there or whatever. This is only 99 cents, and it has little ladybugs on the outside. It's a little pot. I thought that was really cute. I can put a daily draw in there or whatever. I always find, you know, the place card holders. I had a whole thing of them in my cart, and I put it back because I was like, I don't love it because it was like dinosaurs and stuff. And I'm like, oh, I could use that for my daily draws and stuff. But, dinosaurs, what am I going to use that for? Nah, not really. But I liked this one. So I always look at the place card holders because they sell them for really cheap. And they're really good for your daily draws. Speaking of apples at Mabin, these are candles. I got 2 apple candles for Mabin. 99 cents each. Yay! I love my apple candles. Perfect. Hi, Wild Shadowmancer. Yes. I'm going broke to make another Black Mirror. Yes, yes, yes. Dinosaurs are super rad. I know, right? I found 2 coffin boxes. I don't know what in the world I'm going to use these for, but I can always, like, I don't know, paint them and put some, like, a deck in them, or I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but they were 99 cents each. And they're just, you know, plain wood. So 99 cents each. Of course I'm going to get a coffin box. Who wouldn't want a coffin box? Don't all of you want a coffin box? All right, Kimberly, thanks for coming, honey. All right, now, I have no idea what this is. Make your own deck, right? Not feeling too hot having a tooth pulled tomorrow. Ooh. Ooh, I'm sorry, lazy. Yuck. So I got a very vintage game. Look at. It's called Tell Me, a Merry Game of Questions with 1,000 Answers. It's made in England. And vintage games are sometimes worth a whole lot, and I just think they're cool. It's made in England. It says manufactured at the Spear Works, Enfield, England. And I have no idea what kind of game it is, but it was vintage, so I thought tomorrow was the 25th. My dentist appointment was today. Oh, no! Did it go okay? Hi, Willow. Welcome. Ooh, I don't know what this game is, but this is cool. So, has the instructions on the inside of the box. It has all these cards. So all these cards that say a word which makes a separate word when the last letter is taken away. For instance, bang to ban. And then, ooh. All right, I like it. I love when they have mechanical pieces to it. So look. You spin it and it stops at a letter, and you must have to see it stopped at V. You must have to like say a word that starts with that letter for what that is, or whom or what do you love very much. And then you spin it and it stops at a letter T. So then you say T, T-E-A-T, or whatever. I don't know. I just can't get enough of vintage games. I think they're really, really cool. And I usually get the vintage games because they're really neat. I have a Peter Pan one from like the 50s that I just love. And look at how old that obviously is. You think you had that game? Really? That's awesome. Oh, that's so cool, Steven. So I know it's not really witchy, but I think vintage stuff is awesome. Okay. All right, so I got, this has nothing to do with anything. I have Whorehound, candy, because, I don't know, I couldn't not buy sugar. Maybe it's the 60s. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I already have one of these. It was 99 cents. It's cast iron, so it's obviously older. And it's real, what do you call it? The stained glass stuff. It's actually really iron in there. And so I bought, now I have a pair. Because this one will go with the other one. Hopefully now I can find my other one. Because they're really pretty when you put a candle in there. It glows through there. It'll be perfect for Yule. And it was only 99 cents. Yay! Can you please put Pat in your Reiki basket? Oh no, he sprained his wrist. Oh no. Yes, of course, honey. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Linda. And Selkie. So I love tea tins, and this is that, kind of an older looking tea tin. This one is, I don't know, I can't get the thing off the bottom. Container made in England, Long Island, something or other. It was 59 cents. So I love the tea ones though. And so what am I going to do with it? I have no idea, but I'll put something in for my apothecary shelves. You should have seen this big, huge jar. There was a jar that was like this big and this big around, and I kept saying, oh, I want that jar so much. We witches, we want jars all the time. But I didn't get it because I thought, I have no idea what I'm going to put in there. Hi, Sarana. I got another coffee cup. People are using my one at work. This is so bad. And I like this one because it has a different color and it's got sunshine and stuff. But people are using my coffee cup at work and for coffee, and I hate that it has coffee stains all in it, and it drives me crazy. Hi, Janice. So I know that's not witchy, but that was a necessity just because. Jars and bottles, I know. And I got myself a new cereal bowl because that's what I'm eating from like here until I die is cereal, because I'm trying to lower my triglycerides. So cereal. And I realized that's kind of a big cereal bowl, but I liked that it had leaves on it. I know I'm goofy. I think it was 99 cents. Yep, 99 cents. So that wasn't very witchy. This, however, is, because this is a cool old vintage jar. Look at that. It's all patterned. And I was trying to read it without my glasses on while I was there. Bottle. Something this bottle. Great. But look at, I love this. First of all, this screws off, yep, for moon water or oil, because this screws off too, and it's actually a bottle that has the top screws right on, which I loved. What's the pattern? Maybe a candle. I don't really know if it's anything. It's hard to tell. I see a little road trip to Victor, right? Flowers. Is it flowers? There's a dragonfly. Cool. I thought maybe holly. There was some. Oh yeah, there's a flower. Okay. And maybe a leaf. I don't know. I see all kinds of stuff in there. So, but I love that. It's obviously vintage because this thing screws on and then this comes off, and it's actually a bottle too. I thought that was so cool. There was two of them, and I so meant to get the other one, and then I put it back because I'm like, I only need one. Now I'm home and I'm like, damn it, I should have got the other one. I don't know why, but I really need the other one. Toward the top front. Hold on. Wait, there it is. Yep, I think I see it. Right here, I think. Yeah, good luck, right? All right, I think I see it. Scrying jar, I know, it could have all kinds of stuff on there. So, and then my favorite thing, I cannot believe. So, once again, guys, I have to say that when you want something, make sure you ask for it. Like, when Tarot Stock was going on, we went to the pagan shop near me, and they had steel drums there, which were absolutely gorgeous. And I mean gorgeous. But they were like $400. And hi, Lana B. And the last time I went thrifting, my mom got me a tea kettle. It was caked in dirt and crud on the inside. Double check any kettles you get secondhand, right? Oh, yeah. So I wanted it so bad. I thought, nope, I can't do it. $400, there's no way. I just can't do it. So I just kind of gave that up, and I thought, okay, it would be really nice because I have a little like music percussion collection for ritual, and I thought it would be really nice to have a steel drum, but you know, I'll probably never be able to do that. It has actually the different notes on it and everything. And it was $3. And I found drumsticks for $2. Now, obviously, this one is not quite as pretty as the $400 one, but it totally works. And for $3, what are you gonna do? Now, I will tell you, that's all I got, guys. So that's the end of my thrifting thing. But I have to tell you that 90% of my instruments that I have came from the thrift store. And I play Jenna Tune, and Maddie and Dave can beatbox, right? You need, felt drumsticks. Yes. Yep. I wonder if I don't know where mine is. I have my drum over here, but I didn't grab my drumsticks. But mine isn't felt. It's a different, but I can. So most of your stuff is from the thrift store. Perfect. I always look in the kids section for musical instruments because a lot of times I'm sure this was for a kid. The stick to your drum works perfect. It has the leather. Yes. Yep. Perfect. Cool. I'll have to find it. I'm sure I'll find it. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how was your experience at the Super Goodwill? I would say about a 7. I was disappointed with a lot of things. I was saying to the group while I was walking around and stuff, I'm like, some stuff is really good, and some stuff is really priced way too high. Hi, Ayla. Try felt tip. I will, for sure. Like, there was a couple things that I picked up, and I was like, oh, and I'm trying to remember what it was. I literally thought, oh, this is really nice. And then I looked, and they had the original price tag was $2.99, and they were asking $3.99. And I'm like, you are asking for more than it was originally? Yeah, no. Hi, Lee. Oh, I'm glad you're back, honey. Welcome. So, and I think it depends on who they have pricing stuff. Some stuff was insane. Like, I picked it up and I thought, no, there's not a chance in hell I would pay that for that. And some stuff, like, for instance, I'll tell you, I can't believe I did this. So this bottle, you know, that I love, there was 2 of them. The other one was marked 99 cents. And I, for some reason, got the $1.99 one. Don't know. Just because apparently I needed to pay more. Yes, I have too, Shauna. I've seen stuff from the dollar store that they price up. Like the white 7-day candles, they're at the Dollar Tree, you guys. And I've seen Goodwill mark them up to 2. And I'm like, yeah, no, I don't think so. Hi, Jack. Exactly. It drives me crazy. Yes, Silverillo, exactly. It drives me nuts. I'm like, give me a break, people. Are you kidding me? So I think it depends on who is, who's pricing them, you know. But I will tell you, so, I had brought these out the other day. First of all, I put all my musical instruments in this. This is an actual gourd that I found at Goodwill for $3 that was carved out. And I put all my my percussion instruments in here. And I will tell you that 99% of these, maybe 100%, we'll see, I got at Goodwill. So these ones, and like I said, check in the kids section, because usually the little drums and stuff are in the kids section, and they are real drums, guys. I mean, they work great. Hi, Wendy. I'm sure I only paid a couple bucks for that one. These ones I see all the time. I've got 2 of them that look like that. One is a little bit wider, so it'll be just a little bit different sound. But again, real drums. These are made from bamboo and skin. This one is like one of my prized possessions. I love this one. I found this at Goodwill and I paid $3, and it's deer skin. They have wrapped the whole thing in deer skin, and there's something on the inside of it so that it makes noise on top of it, and then you can also do the drum. Perfect. I know I got that at Goodwill. I paid less than $5 for sure. Same thing, the little bongo drums, I find them all the time. And yes, I usually get them because they work great. And they are great for anytime I'm doing work with the God specifically. I usually have some kind of percussion out there. And for me, the God is very into that percussion. I'm not saying the goddess isn't, but for me, I always make sure when I'm working with the God, with the horned God especially, that I have one of my drums. Love, that's one of my favorites. Again, I'm pretty sure it was like most of these were under $5 at Goodwill. This one is ceramic and has the skin. You need their kind of, someone told me you can pull them out and carve sigils on it too. Yeah, absolutely. They're the 7-day candles, but they come out of the jar so you can dress them. Mine are too narrow at the top and don't come out of the glass. I gotcha. Yep. I found a little tambourine drum. Awesome for percussion work. I found a million different maracas. Awesome for percussion work. The God stuff, when I'm doing circle work for the God, gourd, I love the gourd maracas. Most of them are natural gourds that have just dried out. And they have the stuff in them. That one used to have a string on it. I could put a string again, you know, with the little balls on it, so you could do that. This one, isn't that gorgeous? Look at that one. That's a gourd, natural gourd. Same thing, different kind of sound. You just shake it up. I have these ones. Gourds. This is an actual gourd that I just bought after it dried out. Or, yeah, actually these ones, I think I bought all of these and waited until they dried out. Some of them rot. Some of them dry out. There is no way to tell. I try to keep good airflow to them, so I'll put them on a pallet. And usually it's a little bit better if they have good airflow through to them. You get a better result for having them, hi Ash, having them dry out versus rot. If you hang them, they don't rot. Really? That's awesome. I was going to say, I've never found a way to guarantee that they don't rot though, but I'll try to hang them. There's another one that is carved in. Hi, Dark Grave. Another maraca. I have all kinds of noisemaker stuff. Look at that. I'm sure I found in a kids section because it has glitter on it. But it's bells. Look at, I have a cowbell. Yay, gotta love the cowbell. What else? Oh, I have a, what do you call it? Orina or a corina? You know, the little pottery flute thing. Ocarina. Thank you. I knew I was close. I have the Tibetan, yep. Mercury retrograde is not going to let me do this. And I have this, which I absolutely love. It looks like a Viking horn. Ready? It's really annoying. Is that the most annoying sound on the planet or what? All right, I won't do it again. But I do love it though. So I keep all of it in my little gourd. It just cut to that. I keep all of it in my big gourd so that I keep them all together. And then when I know I'm going to be doing God work, that looks like a remake of the horn from Narnia. Oh, that's why. I knew it must be something like that because it looks totally Viking to me. But it's probably a toy from Narnia. That's awesome. Yeah, so I keep them all in here. Then when I'm doing God work, I bring the whole thing out, and then people can just choose, what drum they want. Yes, I did, Ash, although I didn't do the drum with the correct drumsticks. I have to use my drumstick from my drum. And I don't have it out right now. But here's my drum. This is the drum that I made. If you've been on my channel for long enough, I made it last year. I'll show it again. So this one I made with my shaman. This is an amber bead from my grandmother. I am not musically talented either. But I love my drum. And it's a very spiritual experience. You kind of connect with your drum. If you ever get a chance to go to a shaman and create a drum, I highly recommend it. My shaman is amazing. I love him. But so the one that goes with that is the drumsticks I'm supposed to use. But this is the steel drum, and it will sound a lot better if I use the right drum or right drumsticks. And I don't even have anything I don't think that I can use around, which stinks. But it'll work good, and it's $3. So yay! Awesome. For now, it's not the best, pan drum in the world, but for $3, I can't go wrong. I think I got the Little Mermaid song from that steel drum. Ah, there you go. Don't beat your drum with your hand. It's like hitting your mom. What? What does that mean? It's like hitting your mom. My drum in my hand, I very rarely use my drumstick, actually. My drum and my hand are very close because I like to make the different sounds. It's different on the outside, and it's a different sound on the inside. And if I'm sitting around a circle, the way that I've done it, it goes on my knees a certain way. And then I'm able to play it like all over. Is there some tradition or something that you're not supposed to do it with your hands? Yep. Okay, well, I'll have to look that up. But I will tell you that my drum and I are very close. Actually, I don't know if I showed you this, but on the inside of my drum, I put all kinds of symbols. Like I put all the element symbols. That's the goddess, fire. I can't see. Oh, that's the green man. Infinity, air, the triple moon. So all of the symbols that were important to me, I put on the inside. And then I wrapped the back for my hands specifically. And I get to hold on to my grandma's amber button with the turquoise in the middle. So I love my drum. My drum and I get along very well. And I love how it's just a little bit different. It's almost like a moon because the dark side comes here. When you hit a drum with your hands, the oils get transferred, which isn't great for the drums. I'm not too worried about it because it's horse. But you do you. It's just your practice. My tradition screaming. It's all right, Jazz, and I hear ya. That would be, I'm sure there's things that I do or don't do that other people would do, and I'd be like, okay, if it works for you, but, oh, yeah, I totally get it. You see a spider web? Absolutely. I see all kinds of things in there in the sunlight, for sure. As a matter of fact, I was going to have my husband paint on it and paint a really pretty picture, and then I realized that it's my drum, and I just want to buy energy to it. So I decided, even though he paints beautifully and stuff, I decided I didn't want him to do that. So I'm glad I didn't ask him because he might have felt bad about not doing it. But, okay. Tonight, after I eat, because I haven't eaten yet, I got back and I decided to come right on. I'm going to upload my next deity in the series, which will be Lou. Since Lunasa is a week from yesterday, well, technically a week from today, but we start celebrating Wednesday night when the black moon is on. So we will be talking lots more about Lunasa and the black moon, and I am writing the ritual out. I am going to be reading this weekend some of the... When you paint on it, you lock down the spirit. Unpainted, the skin will change with time and new images appear. Ooh, that's cool. Ooh, I like that idea. Man, I haven't done anything yet. That's okay. Drum maker getting nerdy. I love it, Jazz. That's great. I just loved. I would totally do that again. As a matter of fact, we were talking about doing it again. My shaman had his class, though, the weekend that I had tarot stock. So I know Ben had asked me, and I told him about my shaman, and it was the weekend of our tarot stock. So I'll have to ask him again and see if I can get him to do another one. I know he likes to do it outside, but I would love to do it in the fall when it's a little bit cooler. Hi, Earthstone. So yes, we'll be talking lots about Lunasa. Yeah, for Witchypalooza, maybe, for sure. That would be good. What else? I am losing my mind. That's what else. I had a million things to say, and retrograde just went poof. Don't know. It was one of those days. And tomorrow is going to be one of those days because I'm at the main office. Just send energy for not quitting. I'm easing into the God-Goddess thing. I'm not sure, though, if Gaia is a goddess. She is a goddess, absolutely. And I know several people who started with Gaia as their matron goddess. I know Stephen, as a matter of fact, is working with Gaia, and that's the first goddess he's worked with, too. So need some food, then the brain will work. Yes, that's probably true. Yeah, I'll have to go grab a sandwich or something. Thinking about initiating myself into something on Lunasa. That would be great. Lunasa is a great time for initiation. The first harvest, it's like pulling the stuff in that you want to keep near you. And so a lot of people are initiated. I'm trying to think, was I initiated at Lunasa? I might have been. I'll have to ask, or it might come up on my Facebook thing, sometimes. Initiated here anyway. I initiated myself, but I got initiated into a coven from one of my mentors here when I moved up here about 5 or 6 years ago, Dave, who has moved now. I think he's living in Florida now, actually. I haven't talked to him in a while, but I'll have to find out because I think it might have been Lunasa. It seems like it was later in the summer, at least. I'll have to find out. Beltane? That's very common too. Yep, absolutely. Couldn't remember Ryan Reynolds. I thought his name was Ronald Reynolds. My first goddess was Urzuli. Ooh, that's a neat one to have for a first goddess. My first goddess was Mayat. And that is a unique one too. Not a lot of people have Mayat as a first goddess. And I know, as a matter of fact, it was funny. My mentor, Dave, kept pushing Hecate, which I did end up working with Hecate later. And I think because probably a lot of people work with Hecate, and that's fine. I love Hecate. But I kept saying that it's just not right. That's not one for me. And then when I said it was Maya, he's like, "Oh, I know nothing about her." And I'm like, "That's okay. You don't have to." Yes, the living room got moved around. I actually didn't move it around. Peter did. But yes, he did. Kali Ma. Oh, Kali is a good one. Yes, yes, yes. Ashley, was wondering the same thing. Yep. Peter did. He moved it around a little. He moved his couch over here, and this is where my chairs used to be. Heart attack chair. Now we only have one heart attack chair instead of two, because most of the time we don't have company where we need. Most of the time it's just him and I in the living room now. And if we need to, I can always bring down my little couch from upstairs and that kind of stuff. But all right, guys, I'm gonna let you go so I can go eat and figure out what the rest of. I am gonna do tea party again. So the one that got me is gone. No, actually, that's the one we kept. Is the one that you kept sitting in, Ash. But they both were the same. They both were broken the same amount. They tip way back, and everybody who sits in them thinks they're going to fall backwards, and they hate them, and I love them, so. Sorry, Heather. You can watch it back. We had fun. Battle for next year. No. All right. I love you guys so much. Wish me luck for tomorrow, and this weekend we'll do a lot with Lunasa. Okay. Yay. Love you all. Have a good night.